Kansas City, given all the playmakers that they have and given Patrick's history, they want to bomb you. They just absolutely want to bomb you. Now, there are ways to go ahead and take advantage of too high schemes that really aren't conservative. It really requires forcing the ball down the field, or rather pushing the ball down the field, but you can't force the ball down the field, and you can't be reckless. And I think the second thing that I would tell them to do is do this. Look, Patrick needs to be creative because that's in his blood, that's his DNA, that's what's made him great. He needs to go ahead and do those kind of things. But I'll tell you what, the one thing that he cannot do, though, is really just throw caution to the wind here again and start taking chances and getting off rhythm and getting off schedule, because that's when he really sometimes gets outside of himself and puts the ball in harm's way. And that's just not what you want. And I think they understand that. They have a great sense of self-awareness about what's happening. And I think you'll see them make those adjustments in the passing game and their approach.
Louis Riddick played an integral part in getting Sean Taylor to the Washington football team when he was coming out of college. And it was because he could do multiple things. He could play in the box. He could play deep, right? And you just heard Lou refer to a too-high safety shell coverage. In all of my football life, when a defense lines up that way, you run the damn ball, okay? Even when I was playing defense in the NFL, that's what teams wanted to do. Look at this. My man here, Buggy, put together a graphic. 5 yards per rush, 3.7 before contact. You know why? Because everybody in a too-high shell coverage. You got numbers in the box. Rushes per game, 23rd, and this is the production you get when you actually run the football. Y'all listen, football is a very fascinating game, and there's a lot of mental, detailed things. But it's some things that are very simple, and it's things that you can count and see what you have the ability to do. Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy this game needs to tell Patrick Mahomes, when those two safeties are deep, hand the ball off and allow yourself to open up game for you to bomb, because that's what they want to do. Lou, this is not about them changing their identity. It's not about them trying to become something they're not or another football team. What it's about is allowing yourself to be who you are when teams are playing you for that. Please do it. I already pleaded for it. I hope to see it. Lou, when you get to the stadium and you talk to somebody, tell them to run the ball when they see two safeties high, please, sir.
I hope they throw it 60 times. No. This is unequivocally a must-win game for the Kansas City Chiefs. Not only is it a must-win
100%.
game, it is a must how you win this game for me.
Gotcha.
You can't be a $500 million quarterback and lose this game, Patrick. And I don't think you will. But how you go about winning this game is just as important as winning this game. It is sending a message to your football team that you are going to fix some of the stuff that has held back this offense. Lewis talked about you got to be patient. The Giants' defense is fundamentally and philosophically built to make you throw the ball underneath. They are not going to give you the ball over the top on a consistent basis. You might get 1 or 2 shots downfield all game. Continue to throw the ball underneath. Stay disciplined throwing the football and being completion driven. They are the 6th worst defense in the NFL, the Giants, in completion percentage given up to quarterbacks. They allow quarterbacks to complete 70% of their passes. Marcus, you talked about the run. I am adamant. You cannot call RPOs this game. You call the run, check with me at the line of scrimmage, and that's how you force a quarterback that talented to turn around and hand the ball off.
Yeah, I think they understand the importance of this game and the importance of how they play the game and what it means to not only, winning the football game, but what it means to the players themselves, specifically the offensive line. I think every offensive lineman will tell you, look, we much rather would run block than pass protect.
Sure.
We'd much rather be going forward than coming back.
Yes.
And that's not to say that they understand that you get paid a lot of money to pass protect. You get paid a hell of a lot more money to pass protect than to run block. But that's what they need to do. And they understand that in this game. And I honestly, I would be shocked if this game doesn't take on a different tenor and a different personality. Not one that totally gets away from who they are, but takes on a different personality, and it's not very evident. I'd be shocked.
Well, perhaps the good news for the Chiefs is who they're playing on Monday night, as the Giants in primetime have struggled with Danny Dimes under center. He is 0-6 in his career in primetime games.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.